Minnesota Vikings general manager Rick Spielman has been a bit of a mixed bag at the plate in terms of at-bats at free agent signing of offensive linemen. He swung and missed on Alex Boone. He swung and missed on Mike Remmers. He had a nice little foul tick, Riley Reif. And then also he's had an okay seeing eye single with Josh Klein so far. But, well, pretty Ricky Spielman finally hit a home run with Patriots guard Joe Thuney. I think he certainly could. Plus, doesn't Thuney just look like every Minnesotan ever? I mean, just look at this guy. Like, dude looks like every craft beer taproom manager in the Twin Cities. It's like, bro, I got this triple IPA. It's going to make you shit your pants right away. So good. IPAs, fat. Also, you know my theory about sours, but yeah, whatever. So Joe Thuney, a little bit of background on him. 27 years old, 6'5", 308 pounds, former third-round pick in the 2016 draft out of NC State University. Was teammates with Garrett Bradbury for 1 year. #chemistry. That's right. He started every game for the Patriots since coming in, exclusively at left guard, although he did play 8 snaps this year at right tackle. Now, I didn't take the time to go back and look. Now, was that because of injury? Was that because of just specifically designed packages where they run unbalanced? Probably the latter. Whatever. So he's a left guard, so that works out nicely for the Vikings. This year, he was the number 3 graded guard in the NFL in PFF pass blocking with an 87.4, trailing only Zach Martin and Richie Incognito. Now, I know what everyone's thinking. All the jabronis all offseason was like, hey, sign Richie Incognito. You have to do that. Like, I don't care that he was arrested. I don't care that he was literally arrested at his father's funeral. I don't care. I don't do that. Well, in hindsight, maybe. It actually sort of worked out with the Raiders. He actually sort of kept his head on straight, but whatever. Also, including the playoffs, Thuney only allowed 17 pressures and 1 sack on the season. Now, for reference, to frame that up, Pat Elflein allowed 32 pressures and 6 sacks this year. So, Thuney, Elflein, not so much, right? But Thuney, first 2 years with the Patriots, had a rough couple of seasons, gave up 40-plus pressures in each of his first 2 seasons, was a bit of a turnstile, but the last 2 years, he's really buckled down and has only allowed 1 sack in 1,497 pass blocking reps, which is pretty good. And with free agency, I think he will be in demand. I think he'll likely end up being one of the highest paid guards in the NFL, if not the highest paid guard, because that's just how it works. Drawbacks is he's not the strongest at the point of attack. Like, if he went to a full-on gap scheme team, I don't think it would work out very well. Doesn't have an amazing anchor, but also how much of his progress, especially the last 2 years, is Dante Scarnecchia, who by all accounts is the best offensive line coach in the NFL, has been for a number of decades. And also, you look at Patriots offensive linemen, they sign big contracts, go somewhere else. I mean, look at Trent Brown. You especially look at Nate Solder. I mean, Nate Solder was a Pro Bowler, All-Pro with the Patriots. He went to the Giants, was the highest paid left tackle in NFL history. Not so much. But on the bright side, bonus is that Joe Thuney is uber athletic. I think he would fit in extremely well with what the Vikings are doing in the zone blocking scheme. Does have a little bit of positional flexibility. In a pinch, could you kick him out to tackle? Sure. But like we mentioned, he did have that 1 year crossover with Garrett Bradbury. #chemistry, like we mentioned. Boom. So I think the Vikings go deep sea fishing because it's going to take a lot to land Joe Thuney. I think he would be a great addition. Plus, bonus over Brandon Scherff. Everyone knows my love for Brandon Scherff. I think he has a higher ceiling than Joe Thuney, but also, unlike Scherff, Thuney doesn't have health issues the past couple of years, and also you wouldn't have to move positions where Scherff was a right guard. Kick him over to left guard or kick Klein over. Thuney can be your starting left guard from day one. And the Vikings can free up the cap space to make this work, as we demonstrated earlier this week when we freed up $69 million of cap space because #cap is a myth. So I would be all in on Joe Thuney. If the Vikings decide to pursue him in free agency, I think it would be a great move to solidify the offensive line, give Kirk Cousins a fighting chance in 2020, and let's frickin' go. Are your thoughts? Joe Thuney, let us know in the comment section below. Also, subscribe for daily Vikings takes. If you want to support the work, pull us on the Venmo, or click that little join button down below. Find out how you can become a monthly or a platinum Jerome player. That's right. As well as give us a follow on social media. But until next time, Skol, production value.